Morning, guys. Hi, guys. Hello. So I'm actually laughing at myself, right? Because like earlier on, I was like, I'm gonna do this video, right? I'm gonna do this video, but now something delayed me, and I'm like, I'm not so hyped up about it. Do you get what I mean? But I am gonna do this video anyway because like it's something that has been on my mind. It has been bothering me, so I want to share this story with you guys. Mamelani, guys, like I think it's my first time doing a story time. I don't think I've ever done story time before, like here on YouTube, and I'm like not really good in storytelling. I understand, but I am gonna share the story with you guys. Mamelani, guys, like on Saturday, I went out. Where do I even begin? Okay, listen. There's this guy that I met. This guy um, December December 2019, right? I met this guy through my cousin, right? So my cousin was here, and then like one time she came. Okay, this guy, like, he came to visit her, and then we all went out together, right? And then the guy was like interested in me. We exchanged numbers. My cousin was like, oh, he's a cool guy. But then my cousin, she didn't like really know the guy, because she knew the guy through his friend, because she's friends with the guy's friend, right? And like one time they were all chilling together, and then the guy, since he does not stay here like in Cape Town, I don't want to say, since he does not stay here in Cape Town, like he was like, okay, like, listen, can you mean, man, like when you have time we can all go out together, alright? That's how they got to exchange numbers with my cousin. Fine, you mean, like another day happened, and then it happened with me because my cousin was with me, because she was here in my house, she was visiting me. Okay, cool. So the guy was hitting on me. I was like, hoo. And I was like not really interested in him because I was dating someone, right? Part of me was like, okay, like my relationship is not going well with this person, right? Like it was like at that time, but I was still like very much into him. And then this guy, I was like, he's a cool person, and with me, I don't mind, um, um, for me it was more of mana. I've always told myself, okay, I want to have male friends, right? So now is the time for me, like, to kind of practice, maybe, I don't know. And for me, it was like, this guy doesn't stay here anyway, so whatever, right? So me and this guy, we've been chatting, but then our chats, like, we're chatting on WhatsApp. Our chats were like nothing serious, and we were just chatting, See something on my status, and then he comments on it. I see something on his status, or maybe just in J, man. Guys. So and then on the days when we would chat, then sometimes I would like he like I feel like he was like he controlling, like he I feel like he like that's how I felt at that time, but he has like controlling tendencies, right? And then I was like, we are not even dating yet, you think but you can tell me what to do, or you can, so at some point we stopped talking, alright? Oh no, before he left, okay, we were like, okay, let's try this thing, okay? Cool. Us trying this thing, and I think we're on bad terms before he left for Joburg. But then even after that, we continued talking, right? And then at some point we just stopped. Can't remember like what really happened that caused us to stop talking, right? And then I was like, okay, cool. Then probably from his side, he was also like, cool, right? Because there was like no form of communication. And then I go with the guy, because in my mind I'm thinking, because he's back here in Cape Town, his family lives here in Cape Town, because he's based in Joburg because he works that side. So because he's here in Cape Town visiting his family, and then he thought, okay, kanene kuka girl babalo, so let me call babalo. Do you get what I mean? Cool. He called me the other day, and I'm using a different phone, right? So I'm like, who am I speaking to? Blah blah blah. And then I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I have no beef with him. I have no problem with him at all. So cool. We started talking, right? Okay, guys, and then he wanted to meet. I think 2 days after the call, he came to see me. Cool, we chilled. We went to go visit his cousin. It was actually very nice. It was like really nice. And then he brought me back home. And then we've been talking because like we are both busy. Um, like we couldn't like really meet. I think he wanted to meet, but I was like not on his terms. Do you get what I mean? So this one time, like the main point. That's you guys. If you have a main point, ne? This is the main point now. Fine, and then I think because he's been wanting to meet with me, ne? And I was like, and then last weekend, ne? Because this the main story happened last weekend, ne? Last weekend I was okay. Last weekend I was supposed to go out with my girl, right? Who happens to be my business partner. But then something happened at home, so she had to go home. And then we couldn't meet. We couldn't, like, obviously now, like, the plans are cancelled because the person I was going to go out with is, like, not here. She's not around, right? So, and then I was like, okay, cool. As I have a lot of things to do, I have to go sort out some things for my son. I also have to go visit my cousin. My cousin, she lives in Joburg, but then she's here to visit. I think she's on leave or something, right? So I have not seen her. I was supposed to go see her. I was like, okay, I'm gonna sort out my things in the morning, and then maybe later on I go visit my cousin. All right, and then this guy calls. Okay, listen here. What are you concluding? Are we meeting today? I'm like, I don't know. Let me see. Because I'm thinking, part of me wants to go visit my cousin, and I'm like too like occupied with what I'm doing currently, and my mind is not functioning well, right? And last I spoke with my cousin, she was like visiting a friend. Get what I mean? I get home, get guys, and then I chill, I do like my what, start cleaning the house chores, and then I'm like, okay, cool. Basically, I have nothing to do, and I feel like my cousin, she's still in her friend's house, so I'm definitely not gonna go there. Alright? And then I tell the guy, okay, listen, I am available to meet with you. So 3 p.m. it is. Ne? Cool. Guy, no, I am available. Cool. Girl starts getting ready. Okay, now, I'm gonna go out to meet with this person. Guys, with 3 o'clock, or bed, guy is not calling, nothing, right? I think 3:20 to 4, this guy calls to say, okay, listen, I'm on my way. And I'm like, no, I'm not at home. Okay, that's not the main story. Okay. The guy gets here and like we go, because the guy Moss is based in Joburg, here he lives with his family. Ne? So it's like sort of banal, and but I have to respect family. So if I'm gonna go to his house, I have to sneak in. So me, I'm not gonna do that, right? Then let's book. Fine. In fact, he came here knowing that he has to book, so we can, because spend time together, like he gets to know one another, each other, as he puts it, right? Hi guys, no problem. Nyani sipuke, we chill, and then me, I'm like, guy. Okay, that's not the, guys. I have a lot to tell, but it's not like the main thing. I don't want this video to be long. Okay, cool. And I'm like, okay, why don't you go out, like dine out or go by the beach side, just to take a walk or what, because we can't be indoors the whole time. I don't like such vibes. Do you get what I mean? And we're trying to know like each other. So based outside, like, no, babe, let's chill. No. Ah, cool, let's chill. We are busy drinking here and smoking, right? So at some point, okay, past 10, guys. Guys, I think it was like, I looked at the time, it was 20 past 10, right? This guy's like, "Ay, baby, let's sleep now." And I'm like, "I bo, early so, like it's too early to be sleeping," right? The guy's like, "Yo, I'm tired, don't. I let him be tired, he lies in bed, and then I'm now busy. I think I went live on Facebook or Instagram. So after the live, he was like, okay, that time we're done eating, yeah, we are like full, we're good. And then he's like, "Hey, baby, you're not even paying attention to me." No, 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 no. And I'm like, okay, now I'm getting annoyed because, firstly, I can't be sleeping at 20 past 10. No, no. And I came here because this guy was like so persistent, but now we need to get to know each other, alright? I'm here now. Now he wants to sleep. Aibo. Where is they getting to know each other? Because at first, that was my thing. But now listen, I'm not gonna meet with you at night, because at night we are gonna be wanting to sleep, right? And at night it's time for sleep, but not for talking. And now we're tired, But I guy persistent. We ended up, okay. I was like, cool. Let's have it your way, right? Now guy wants to sleep. I was like, and then he was like, "No, baby, you're not paying attention to me. No, 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 no." I was like, I'm annoyed, so I don't want to drag it. Let me just go lie next to him. Okay, we're lying there. I'm thinking we're gonna chill nicely, like be sipping on our drinks, talking, the getting to know each other. Guys, and then the guy's like, "Yo, no, baby, you're not romantic. You still have your full clothes. Ivo." Guys. And I'm like, "No, do you know what? Like, what you're doing, like, right now is, like, really annoying. Ne? I say. What you're doing right now is really annoying. Like, even if, like, we were gonna kiss or we were gonna romance, but, like, how you're doing it, like, it's really annoying and it's a turn off. And do you know what? I'm off. Do you get what I mean?" Fine, guy. And then it starts being a big thing. And I'm like, "Do you know what? In fact, uyangiqhela. Kumbile, uyashwabula. Cool. Dlale ke." And then I can't remember. No. I think out of the blue, guy, he was, what I'm doing at bana, like, une issues, like, une anger issues, ne? And then, available. And I'm like, okay. At first, I'm like, take it light, but okay, he's bitter because I don't want to give it to him, I'm like, let me just ignore him. I'm facing on the other side, and then he's busy talking. And then at some point, I think he was raising his voice. I was like, shit, this one, Yankaila, is that? I gave it to him, guys. I gave it to him. Yeva. And you know what? The reason for this story is Banam. The reason I'm telling this story, I want you to understand that even if somebody is paying, if you go out with the guy and the guy is paying, if he's telling you nonsense, give it to him back, babe. Like, listen, I gave it to him as if I'm the one who was paying the bills. I gave it to him as if I'm the one who was in control of paying, of taking out the cards and paying. Because he can never disrespect me like that. Guys, like, I feel like at this point in my life, I can never tolerate disrespect from any guy. I gave it to him. And then I could see by his shocked. And I'm like, don't do that to me. Don't play with me like that. Me, I'm not a toy. Ne? I'm not a toy. So ladies, I want you to understand that the power invested in you. You have so much power, guys. Doesn't matter if a person is paying. It doesn't matter person picked you up, ne? And they paid for your drinks, they paid for your food, they paid for the hotel. I told him, listen, you paid for a hotel, then what does that have to do with me? Right? Because you paid for the hotel because you wanted to spend time with me. not the other way around, right? I didn't want to spend time with you. Yes, I'm here, but even if we didn't meet, no problem, right? The only reason you booked, you paid, is because you want to spend time with and you want to have my V, and you're not gonna get it. That's what I said to him. Oh yeah, hey, I gave it to him, shame. I gave it straight to him. So you get, ladies, as I said, neighbor, know your power, stand your ground. Don't tolerate nonsense from no guy. Don't, honey. Don't. Otherwise, that. But then, with that, when going out with someone, you must have your own money, guys. Ne? And then at some point, the guy was like, Suga, okay, like as I said before, I had went out with this guy, like the first time I went out with him was with my cousin, alright? And my ex-boyfriend, who was my boyfriend at that time, he came to pick me up, right? And then this one brings it up, but now, yeah, you can call your boyfriend to come pick you up again. No. I was like, I'm not going anywhere. Instead, if when you feel like you don't want to be here, you can go. You can fuck off. Excuse my language. You can go, but nah, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to call anyone. I'm going to sleep here. You better get used to that. Get it here. Yo, guys. And I was tipsy, I was tipsy. I was giving to him nicely. So, as I'm saying, guys, when have your money, right? Should anything, like things go sour, be a misunderstanding, have your money so that you can, take an Uber back home, right? Have your money, so maybe if it happens that you have to book your own room, But me, I told myself, but me, I'm not going to go anywhere. This one, I will deal with him. Because I feel like if maybe it was like a different scenario, or with a different person, I would have ended up leaving, right? But I feel like it's because it was him, and I noticed that this one, he thinks when I'm gonna give my virginity to him like easy like that, right? And I also noticed that just because I said, okay, yes, we can try this dating thing, now he feels that he's entitled to having sex with me, alright? So I was like, no. If maybe I did not get those signals from him, maybe, just maybe, I would have maybe acted more like a lady and be like, you know what, it's cool, I'm gonna leave, alright? But I was like, I'm gonna be spiteful to him. I'm not gonna give him that satisfaction, right? Because for the mere fact that he's already saying it right now, no, you can call your boyfriend again to come pick you up. You can go, Moss. We are mature, we are adults. I was like, no. You've got to be frank with me. You've got to be upfront with me. You said you want us to get to know each other, right? And did you mean having sex? Is that you're getting to know each other? Like, I gave it to him, guys. I gave it to him, shame. I gave it to him. And then I was like, you should have been honest. Told me that this is what you wanted so you can hear what I have to say. Now you are playing mind games, thinking that now I'm maybe retarded or like small here. I don't play those games. At some point he was quiet, and then I was like, now I want to sleep. Brum, out of the blue, he's busy touching me again. Ne? Guys, I want to tell you, stand your ground. Don't be frightened by a person booking a hotel. Him booking a hotel is for his own needs, not you. Him booking a hotel is like not beneficial to you. He did that because he wants something out of you. So don't feel bad. Don't feel bad that he booked a hotel. Don't feel that you owe him something just because he booked a hotel. No, honey, you don't owe him nix. You know what? I hate these facial expressions that I make. I'm trying to. Don't feel that, like you owe someone something just because they did this and that. No, they did that out of their own will and because they wanted something from you, right? And when you used that, because most when he wants something out of you, so you're going to use that and you're not going to give him what he wants. Period. So ibenjalo ke guys indaba ya Saturday. Saturday. So I was like, I've been laughing. Like every time I think about it, ne, I would laugh. Ne? I'm laughing at the fact that when like he really think when he could try, he really thought he could try me like that. No. And I was laughing because like in the morning, at some point he was talking, but yo, you up early, you already fresh, blah blah blah, because I got up early, yeah, bo. And he was still sleeping, he was still snoring, and by the time he was up, I was like, girl, I'm fresh, I've bathed, like I'm good, right? So and then later on, then he was like quiet again, like all reserved to himself, like. And me, I had no reason to be mad or upset with him because I told him a piece of my mind. I told him like what was here in my chest burning. Do you get me what I mean at that time? So like now it's a new day. I slept. I woke up. I can't be waking up with an anger or things of the past you get what I mean? So I was like, hi, what are you? What's up? How are you? Every time, like guys, I was thinking about this and I wanted like to write something on my stories, né? But I was like, I don't have the energy, like I'm tired because Sunday, and I feel like I had every right to do what I did, because first of all, that guy, it was my time for him to get to have spend time with me. That time I gave it to him, I was supposed to be doing other things. Do you get what I mean? It's like not like, but okay, now okay, I have nothing to do. No, I gave him time for my own selfish reasons, because also I understand, but this one also, he's doing all these things because of his own selfish needs. Do you get what I mean? So that's how it went down. And then I was like, maybe he's not gonna bring me home. Maybe he will refuse to bring me home. I was like, I'm ready. It's fine. I'll Uber home. But okusalayo, I gave it to you. Next time you won't try it. And I feel like that's the other thing with me. I have a huge problem with guys who are like too, like anything less than like a certain age um older than me, right? This guy, I feel like he's like 3 years or 3 or 5 years older than me, and I feel like I don't know, guys. I've made a video before, saying that I don't know whether maybe it's because I'm used to dating like older people, and now I feel like. But I have a problem dating with like young guys. I really have a problem with dating young guys, and because I feel like um I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Like my ex was young. I had a problem with him at some point. Or maybe I don't know, guys. Or maybe not like really, really, really with my ex. But this one, I feel like he's like really young, guys. Because I kept on asking him, how old are you? You know? Because every time he speaks, and I'm like, how old are you? You know? And I think that's part of the reason why he did not even like want to show me his license or, like ID book or whatever, because he didn't want me to know like how old he is. And I think the mere fact that maybe he has to sneak, like when bring a girl in the house. I think also I think he's young, or maybe, yeah, I also understand that, but it's like a form of respect, because it doesn't matter how old you can be. In your father's house, you're still a child, because that's the rule with me. If I'm in my father's house, I'm still a child. Like it does not matter the age. I have to bind by the rules of the house. Do you get what I mean? So that's how I took it in his case. Maybe okay, maybe. But that day was the last stroke for me. But nonetheless, he did bring me home, and after I got off his car, I deleted his number, and I was like, doggy, bye bye. good, I'm cool, I'm done with you. Should he call me again, I'm not gonna have a beef with him, like, bana, hey, no. I'm gonna talk with him, but will I will I give him my time again? Hell no. Hell no. So that's how it went down, you know. So that thing I was doing, bana, cheers to us dollaring, I was just doing that for fun, guys. I was just doing that for fun because like there was no sign of anything serious there for me to even consider, you know, but okay, fine, now we are gonna do this thing with the guy, this guy. At some point I was like, okay, fine, I'm single, like we can date, understand? But from his side I was not like, for me to even consider like dating someone, I have to feel it from his side. From his side, I was not feeling it. From his side, I was feeling like he's acting like a brat. He's acting like someone who is used at being chased. Do you get what I mean? So I was like not about that. I was like really not about that. And also, as I said, but me going out with him that day was also for my selfish reasons, because already in my mind I had told myself I am gonna go out with Asandile, but it happened that Asandile, she had to go home. So I was like, since my mind is already programmed, but I'm not gonna be home on this day, I don't want to be home. Do you get what I mean? And it was like safe for me not to be home with someone that I've known, because I feel like this guy I've known for some time, and I know him through my cousin, who my cousin knows his friends. Do you get what I mean? So it's like, for me, he's not a stranger. He's a stranger in terms of boyfriend, you know, like he's not my person. And like, one thing about me, I don't mind spending the night, because me spending the night with you does not entitle you to having like sleeping with me. No, it does not mean that. In fact, it's like, it gives me time to get to know the type of person that you are, because maybe you will try your luck, and then if I tell you no, and then I see your reaction, and then you know, that's now I'm getting to know and understand the type of person that you are, right? So basically that is how it went down on Saturday. So Sunday I was supposed to go to church. Like, when I got here I was like, I'm gonna go to church, I'm gonna go to church, right? But guys, I think it's been a while since, like, not drank, because I didn't drink, no. I think because I smoked, and then I also had like, no, because I think I had 3 tods or 4 tods, right? Sorry. But I feel like it's been a while, you know, because normally, like, when I drink, I would have like maybe 2 or 3 glasses of wine, and then I sleep. Do you get what I mean? So me having something strong like a gin, because we were drinking gin, me and the person. So I was like, when I got home, I'm tired, I want to sleep. So I was like, what am I gonna wear at church? I was like, think of time, think of, okay, I have to do my face. What am I gonna wear? I was like, I'm gonna go next time. So I ended up sleeping. I slept the whole day, guys. So that guy really deserved how I treated him, because he wasted my time. I gave my time to him the Saturday. Also, my Sunday was like wasted. I'm gonna blame it on him, because yes. Yeah, it's not his fault that I'm weak, my system is weak, but I'm gonna blame it on him. So it's basically how it went down. Okay, now this video took like 30 minutes. So that's how I'm gonna end it. Like, what do you guys think? Like, do you think I was wrong for giving it to him? Do you think I was wrong for not sleeping with him? What do you guys think? Do you think I was wrong for going with him in the first place? What do you guys think? Like, or how would you have handled this situation should you be in my shoes? Let's talk. Let's talk, ladies, because nah, I'm all about the ladies, you and me, friends. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoy this storytelling.